Hello everyone. Welcome to watching lesson 19 of SuperKit for Arduino Series video tutorials, Digital Desk. Before we start doing this experiment, let's set the phenomenon first. The 7-segment displays circle random numbers quickly. If the button is pressed, the 7-segment display will circle numbers slowly. If the button is pressed again, it will circle numbers quickly again. Next, let's see the components to be used in this experiment. Set on the UO board, breadboard, USB cable, jumper wires, a button, a 10k ohm resistor, 8 220 ohm resistors, a 7-segment display, and a 104 ceramic capacitor. One SEM4HC595 chip. Next, let's see the principle of this experiment. It's very simple. A single 7-segment display circularly jumps from 1 to 6 rapidly. When the button is pressed, the jumping will slow down until it stops on number 3 seconds later. When the button is pressed again, the process will repeat. That's all for the principle. Let's start building circuit. Place the SEM4HC595 on breadboard. Connect its pin 8 to ground. Connect the pin 10 to 5 volts. Pin 13 to ground. And pin 16 to 5 volts. Place the 7-segment display on breadboard. And collect 8 current limiting resistors. Collect its common cathode electrode to ground. Collect pin 11 of SEM4HC595 to pin 8 of the SEM on the board. Pin 14 to pin 11 of the board. And pin 12 to pin 12 of the board. Place the button on the breadboard. Connect the 104 ceramic capacitor to one end of the button, and connect the other end of the capacitor to ground. At the same time, Collect the 10 kΩ resistor in parallel to the same end of the button, and collect the other end of the resistor to ground. Collect the other end of the button to 5 volts. Collect the breadboard and the sand board. After building the circuit, let's start programming. Collect pin ST of 74HC595 chip to pin 12 of the board. Collect pin SH to pin 8. Collect pin DS to pin 11. On-board LED collected to pin 13. Collect the button to pin 2 of the board, corresponding to the coding of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, A, B, C, D, E, and F. Set pins 8, 11, 12, and 13 as output. Set pin 2 as input. Start serial port. Initialize the random number generator with a fairly random input A0. The variable state stores values read from pin 2. If the button is pressed other number times, num equals 1, and the same segment displays circle numbers slowly. If the button is pressed even number times, num returns to 0, and the same segment displays circle numbers quickly. If the button is pressed odd number times, the same segment displays circle numbers slowly. Generate a random number between 1 and 7 and store it in round number. Display round number on 7 segment display. After slowly displaying for 3 seconds, if the button is not pressed, the 7 segment display will stop on a number. When the button is pressed again, the 7 segment display will circle quickly. After power on, if the button is not pressed, the 7 segment display will circle quickly by default. This is a function used to display numbers. Num is a figure to be displayed. Compare. Download. Here we can see the 7 segment display circle random numbers quickly. If the button is pressed, the 7 segment displays circle numbers slowly. If the button is pressed again, the 7 segment displays circle numbers quickly. That's all for this lesson. Thank you for watching. See you next time.